Turn now to the coronavirus here in the U.S. Authorities warning everyone amid the images coming in from across the country of the crowds. The CDC director urging caution today, saying we are just starting to turn the corner, pointing to Europe, where they are facing a cruel new wave and a new lockdown in parts. She said they took their eye off the ball. Hundreds in this country celebrating St. Patrick's Day early in Dallas over the weekend, and elsewhere. Miami Beach crowded too. Just some of the pictures that have authorities nervous. More than 70,908,000 people have had at least one dose of the vaccine, more than 27% now of all adults. And tonight, what the head of Pfizer is now suggesting about the future. Will Americans have to get yearly booster shots? ABC's Victor Oquendo tonight.
Tonight, spring break crowds flocking to bars and beaches from Florida to Texas. Shoulder to shoulder, most without masks. In Georgia, parties in the streets of Savannah ahead of St. Patrick's Day.
I feel like the pandemic is over.
Really?
Yeah.
It does.
With 3 million Americans taking to the skies over the weekend, the TSA seeing the busiest month since the start of the pandemic. The CDC director is now sounding the alarm.
We're just starting to turn the corner, but where this goes is dependent on whether we all do what must be done to protect ourselves and others.
Tonight, experts pointing to Europe, where the virus is again surging as a warning. ICUs in Paris transferring COVID patients to ease pressure on hospitals. And in Italy, another new lockdown to stop a new wave of infections.
They simply took their eye off the ball. I'm pleading with you for the sake of our nation's health. These should be warning signs for all of us.
And now several European countries are temporarily pausing administration of AstraZeneca's vaccine after a small number of patients develop blood clots, though the company and global health experts say there is no link. Back in this country, at least 24 states have recently eased restrictions. California today reopening indoor dining, gyms, and movie theaters at limited capacity.
We're thrilled to be back open and let everybody come inside.
With growing pressure to reopen schools, a potential game changer on the horizon. The CDC now rethinking its safety recommendation for 6 feet of social distancing after a new study showed 3 feet of distancing was just as effective as long as everyone wore a mask. If that guidance changes, many more schools could reopen. And tonight, Dr. Deborah Birx, who served as coronavirus response coordinator under Donald Trump, telling our Terry Moran she still thinks about that infamous moment when the president raised the possibility of injecting disinfectant into people daily.
You can see how extraordinarily uncomfortable I was.
Dr. Birx saying she and Dr. Anthony Fauci talked all the time about how to correct the record.
I can't tell you how many discussions we had on how do we get the message out, realizing what's happening at the most senior levels of the White House.
Dr. Deborah Birx talking with our Terry Moran today. Victor with us live from Miami tonight. And Victor, the CEO of Pfizer, also making news this evening as well, when asked about what the future could look like, suggesting it's possible that Americans will have to get yearly vaccine booster shots.
David, that's right. Albert Bourla saying people will likely need COVID vaccine booster shots every year for at least the next decade, but that in the future, when vaccines are less scarce, people should be able to choose which one they'd like to get. David?
You can see the crowds there gathering on Miami Beach tonight, Victor. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.